Well, I'm fundraising for the Happy Africa Foundation. The project that it's supporting is basically like a school. It's a school. It gives like a second chance to the students who maybe haven't been able to go to school for like whatever cultural reasons. And it's got like lots of like little projects. Like it's got an old people's home where we provide company and games, as well as helping them to build a farm because there they don't have a lot of money for food. So they only eat like this local dish called ugali, which they think makes them really strong, but it's just like wheat. It doesn't have like a lot of nutritious value to it. So we've helped build them a farm to like help them have like a more sustainable way of life, like as in they don't have to, like more money would be freed up to use on other services like the toilets and the showers instead of the food, and like meet their basic human needs instead of, you know, the money's like not being spent efficiently now. In Moshi I was teaching English, so obviously that helps like improve the opportunities of these people to get jobs in the future, and that in a way is like improving their quality of life because they can help raise themselves and their families out of poverty. And especially for the Maasai who don't know how to read or write, we also started a literacy program for them. So those skills help them to get better jobs, and then their families will have more money, so then their children can go to school. The Maasai that I worked with are actually working around the village of Msaranga, and they were like probably the friendliest people that I've ever met. They were really nice, and like when I left they did me a party and everything. They got me like the traditional Maasai dress with the earrings and the bracelets and everything, and they were really sweet. They also tried to teach me a bit of their language, which is even more difficult than the Swahili that I learned, but they were really like warm and welcoming, and they were like adults, no, on the literacy program, so they were like really appreciative of the work that we were doing for them. Like it wasn't just for the kids. That with the money that I provided, that's going to help them to do different projects, and one of them is going to be this farm to provide better nutrition for the children, and another one is to basically revamp this nursery, which they have decided to start working with and teach English in as well, because now they have more volunteers. I'm talking about like basic things like paint on the walls, stationery, books, all those things. Well, it's going to help that project for sure. I'm doing the British 10-kilometer run on the 13th of July in London, and it's basically like a charity run. Like there's loads of other people running for different charities there. My training is basically like 6 days a week. I do some form of cardio exercise, but yeah, it's like 6 times a week, intense. Like the way I've been raising funds for this charity has been mostly through the donations page that I've been like sharing on Facebook. That has been like my main source of donations, and people coming to give me money and stuff. But I've also been selling loads of items of my own and that people have donated on this whole new things for sale culture on Facebook. And I've made easily like over £200 just from something simple like that. And also I did a fitness event on the 31st of May, and that also raised me quite a bit of money. Right now my fundraising total is 2,140, but by the end of this week it should actually be like 2,640. I've got like this party as well to come, and hopefully some more donations, so I'm hoping at least to hit the 3,000 mark. The way that I get to communicate with people is mostly through Facebook. Like I haven't never really been one to like post statuses and stuff, but now with this charity thing I post statuses and everyone can see and be updated with what I'm doing. Without the internet I wouldn't even be able to be doing this fundraising. And then obviously like the Chronicle and Jib and Radio Jib and this, all of it is like showing people what's happening, and I hope that after the run I'll be able to like have like a little article or something just showing what the money is going towards and everything, like before I go to uni. So hopefully every day I get up at like 9 in the morning, and then I don't stop doing stuff for the charity till like 8 at night. But then it's all worth it, because what keeps me going is like, oh, I'm going to be like supporting these children that I've actually worked with, and I know that the money is, because I've actually been there myself. It's not like I'm like, oh, what if the money doesn't get there? It's like I know that the money is going to be handled really well by the actual project managers that I worked with myself. So.